વડોદરા પાસેના કોટંબી ક્રિકેટ સ્ટેડિયમ ખાતે પહેલી આંતરરાષ્ટ્રીય ક્રિકેટ મેચ રમાવા જઈ રહી છે। આંતરરાષ્ટ્રીય મહિલા ક્રિકેટ ટીમોની વચ્ચે ઓડીઆઈ રમાવાની શરૂઆત થવાની છે। આવતીકાલે પહેલી મેચ છે। 22 ડિસેમ્બરના રોજ ભારત અને વેસ્ટ ઇન્ડિઝ વુમન્સ ક્રિકેટ ટીમ વચ્ચે આ મેચ રમાવાની છે, જેને લઈને વેસ્ટ ઇન્ડિઝ ટીમના કેપ્ટન હાઇલેસ મેથ્સ દ્વારા વાતચીત કરવામાં આવી। પ્રેસ કોન્ફરન્સમાં તેમણે કોટંબી ક્રિકેટ સ્ટેડિયમ ખાતે જે સુવિધાઓ ઊભી કરવામાં આવી છે તેના વખાણ કર્યા। 19 ડિસેમ્બરના રોજ મુંબઈ ખાતે T20 મેચ છેલ્લી રમાઈ અને ત્યારબાદ તેઓ વડોદરા આવી પહોંચ્યા છે। આવતીકાલે જે ઓડીઆઈ મેચ રમાવાની છે તેને લઈને તૈયારીઓ શરૂ કરી દેવામાં આવી છે અને આ નવી પીચને લઈને પણ તેમણે વાત કરી।
For the West Indies versus India 3-match ODI series, I'm here with West Indies captain Hayley Matthews, and I'll just open up the floor to any questions, beginning from my left. Please silence all cell phones.
Hi, Hayley, just back-to-back cricket from Mumbai to here. If you could tell us what has been the teams like shaping up, like you had a training session, and what do you make of the surface? And is everyone all right? Like, is there any concern with the team of injury and all that?
Yeah, well, it's been a quick turnover. Obviously, like you said, coming over from Mumbai to Vadodara. So yeah, just a bit of travel yesterday and then straight into training today. But yeah, it looks like a lovely facility. I think it's a pretty new ground and it looks and feels that way for sure. We have noticed it's a slightly different pitch to what Mumbai looks like. I think there's black soil out in the middle rather than the black clay rather than the red clay out in the middle. So yeah, I think we've just got to try to assess really quickly. I think the nets out in the back are fairly similar to what should be in the middle, hopefully. So it's just good to get out there and have a bit of a practice on that wicket today, see what it's like, and yeah, hopefully it's practiced well for tomorrow.
So you think the bowlers will have a bit of more impact here compared to that? They have obviously the formats are different, but still, do you think the bowlers will have a little bit of break to flavor here, or how is it?
I mean, possibly. I think obviously you've got to wait to see what the wicket tomorrow looks like. I know in the nets out of the bat there is a bit more on offer for the bowlers, but we could come up tomorrow and have a completely flat pitch as well. So I think what's going to be really important for us is assessing really quickly when we do get into the match, and then adjusting to suit.
Coming across from the left.
How do you rate your chances for tomorrow match?
Well, I hope we have good ones. I think playing against India is always going to be really tough, but we've got a squad full of really good players as well, who are quite capable of coming down here and being successful. I think we showed in that second T20 that we're a competitive team who, when we're at our best, can beat anyone in the world. So hopefully we're in that, I guess, kind of frame of mind and in that form of cricket throughout this ODI series and can compete really well right through.
You have visited wicket and pitch. How do you rate this wicket?
Well, I haven't played on it yet, so I don't know exactly how it is going to play. But yeah, look, I always love an even competition when there's a bit in it for the bat and the ball. I think I'm speaking as an all-rounder saying that. But yeah, hopefully it is a wicket that can produce a bit on both ends and make it a really competitive game.
You lost 8 at the series. What was the next plan for tomorrow?
I guess,
Next plan for tomorrow.
yeah, I guess just look at what went well in the T20 series and try to take the positives out of it and reflect on the things that didn't go so well and just try to sharpen up those areas. I think as a team we're still pretty confident, and like I said, we know when we're at our best we can beat anyone in the world, so we've just got to try to show up as early as possible.
Ma'am, this is a brand new ground and opening with your series, your match. How do you rate this ground and facilities here?
Yeah, well, the facilities look amazing so far. From the minute we stepped into the dressing rooms, it was very nice and a lot of space for us to work with, and just being out on the ground, the grass looks really nice and lush, definitely somewhere we can get out and slide around. But yeah, it looks like a great stadium, obviously newly built, so we're quite keen to get going out here, and yeah, hopefully we have a good series doing that.
So how's the Josh, excitement you are feeling here in Gujarat?
Yeah, it's great to be in Gujarat. It's my first time personally. I think the first time for all of the girls being here. We definitely have heard a lot about it, and I've heard a lot about it from Yastika. She's obviously from down here, and I would have played with her a lot in MI, so it's good to be able to visit, and hopefully we have an enjoyable time here.
Questions over here?
Okay.
You just spoke about having a competitive game. How much of an advantage, or how do you see the fact that for both you and India, you have the first time? So, I mean, you walk into the unknown without knowing how it is. So, how do you feel that that's actually even same situation for both the teams?
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I think, like I was saying earlier, it'll come down a lot to who assesses the conditions better. So, yeah, hopefully we're able to go out there and adjust really well. Like I said, a new ground and very unknown, so we're going to have to be sharp, I think, when it comes to the mental side of the game and figuring out what we need to do in order to play some really good cricket.
As we talk about the past T20 match, the bowlers, the two bowlers from your team have worked very well. They both bowlers taken 2 wickets with the bowling. So what's your next plan in this upcoming ODI?
I think just looking at some more plans and some more options to their batters. Smriti Mandhana's obviously spent a lot of time at the crease within the T20 series, but at the same time she did give us a lot of chances, and we probably let ourselves down a bit in the field with that respect. But yeah, just figuring out some more plans, but also just being able to execute them on the day as well. I think we've done a lot of homework on their players and probably haven't been able to execute as well as we wanted to. So yeah, just getting more into that.
For which Indian player have you worked the most?
Pardon?
Which Indian player you work the most?
Which one we want the most?
For which Indian player you have worked the most?
Worked the most.
Who is the typical player for
Okay, I think all of them. I think on the day, we know they've got plenty of players that can put on special performances. We've obviously had to pay a lot of attention to Smriti after the T20 series, but they've got so many players down the line. I think we've had to do just as much homework on every single one, because like I said, they're all really good players who on their day can go to make a massive mark. So hopefully we're able to negate as many of them as possible when tomorrow comes, and yeah, restrict them to, I guess, a chaseable total.